Restaurant Unstoppable. Inspire, empower, and transform the industry. With excitement, allow me to introduce to you today's guests, co-founders of Kajun Kettle Foods, Chef Pierre Hilzim and Monica Davidson. Chef Monica, are you feeling unstoppable today?
Oh, always.
Yes.
Yes, I cannot wait to get into your story. But before we dive into who you are and how you got here, let's get that motivational, inspirational ball rolling with a success quote or mantra. What do you got for us?
Well, in this business, if you don't love it, you will live it. Learn to love it.
If you don't love it, you will live it. Learn to love it. Do you have another one, or do you want to get behind that one?
I think most people underestimate the power of great food. And that was actually told to us by Paul Prudhomme.
Ooh, I just fell in love with that guy a couple days ago after talking to Frank.
Yeah.
He was an amazing man. I wish I could have met him.
Yes.
So dive in real quick with why that resonates with you.
Well, he followed his heart and did restaurants all over the country. And he had people lining up around the block to have his food here and everywhere he went. And we have people lining up to eat our food at the Jazz and Heritage Festival, and sometimes we see 120 people in line, and that just speaks to that concept, that power, the power of great food is really incredible, unstoppable.
I mean, I really do think that the food has the power to change the world. And that's one of the things I'm trying to do, is to let our industry know that we can change the world. We won't get into that now, but I 100% can get behind what you're sharing.
Right.
And Chef, back to your quote. Why did you choose that quote?
This business is, television is a little soft on the reality.
Yeah.
You work a lot of hours.
Yeah. Why don't you share the quote one more time, just in case the folks can't remember what it was. You remember?
Right. If you don't love this business, you will live it. Learn to love it.
Pick up your train of thought for me.
So, I mean, this is not a business to get into lightly.
Mm-hmm.
This is something that you have to have a great deal of passion for, because believe me, things will happen where you will need that passion to remotivate you and get you up off your butt and back into it. The television kind of portrays it as a very romantic, lovely thing, and there is that.
Yeah.
But not 24/7. You're up at 3 o'clock in the morning going to a market, or you're filling in for an employee who didn't show up and didn't let you, they weren't going to show up, or any of the myriad of things that can go wrong all day, every day, in any level of operation.
Yeah, so I always like to echo the mission statement here, to inspire, empower, and transform the industry. But I feel like there's a secondary mission, and that is to talk people out of getting into this industry. And if I can do that, I feel like I'm doing the industry a service.
I had sitting in my office Stephen Stills and a friend of ours who used to be his road manager, and they had decided to get into the restaurant business, and they had purchased a property right by the House of Blues, and they were going to call the restaurant Toucan Do. And I looked at these guys and said, now, which one of you is the one with all the restaurant experience? And Stephen only ate in them. He says, well, I eat in them a lot. It's great. And my friend Dan, who had done a number of things in his life, had never done anything but eat in them also. I said, guys, you sure you want to do this? And I tried for an hour and a half to talk them out of it. And I looked at Stills and said, Stephen, you will lose between $1 million and $3 million in this project within the first year, period. There's no way it's going to not happen. He looked at me, no. I've even got sites located in Maui, and one in the Keys, and one in Spokane. And I'm going, great, you can market a lot really well having them so close together. The restaurant collapsed after 120 days, 5 lawsuits, 2 federal, 3 arrests. It was a pretty messy breakup, and it cost him $2.6 million.
Oh man, you were about $1 million short.
I know. I was being easy.
Yeah.
So yeah, I try to. The first thing I do to you, if you tell me you want to open a restaurant, is try to talk you out of it.